In problem number 3, it asks us to write the inequality that represents each graph. So basically what they're saying is that they're going to give us a picture, and our job is to convert that picture to written mathematics. So how would I do that? So the first thing I'm looking at is I'm noticing that we've got it's going, the bolded part is going this way, so it's going towards all the bigger numbers, so it's going to be greater than. And because this circle is filled in, you see how this one's filled in, this one's filled in, this one's not filled in? If it's filled in, it means or equal to. So this is going to be, because it's pointing towards the bigger numbers, it'll be greater than. And because this is filled in, it'll be greater than or equal to. So that's the symbol I'll use. And I always like to use the letter X when I'm doing it on a number line like this. And so X has to be greater than or equal to, the important number here is -6. All right, part B. So in this one, what's being represented is X, is all the numbers that are in between this number and this number. So our X's are in between -3 and +4. So I'm going to write that our X's are in between, literally I'm going to write the X in between the -3 and in between the 4. Fun fact about situations where the X is in between two circles. These symbols always go this way, like the less than way. There's one more thing to do. If it is filled in, that means it's or equal to. So the -3 one right here, this has to be in or equal to. And over here, this is not filled in, so that one will just stay less than. It will not be less than or equal to. We've finished part B. All right, on to part C. So here, the inequality is broken into two parts. So because the inequality is broken into two parts, we're going to write our answer as two separate parts. So I'm just going to ignore this part right here. And I'm going to pretend that this is the only problem here, okay? So the arrow is going backwards towards the smaller numbers. So this is going to be X is less than. Because it's not filled in, I'm not going to put the line underneath. And then what is it less than? So this is 0, 1, 2, 3. So it's X is less than 3. Okay, so when they are broken into two separate parts, you separate them with the word or. So this is part of the answer, or this is also part of the answer as well. So now we're going to go over to this part, and we're going to pretend that this part doesn't exist. So in this one, the X's are going towards the bigger numbers, so it's going bigger, 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 bigger. So it's going to be X is greater than. Because it's not filled in, we again will not put that line down there. And then what is it bigger than? It is bigger than 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this one, X is either less than 3 or X is greater than 5.